I made a fake
25 years ago today, Power Rangers in Space debuted on Fox Kids. Now, this was an amazing season. Probably one of the undisputed number one or at least top three all-time best seasons of Power Rangers. Now, at the time that this came out, I was 7 years old. When Mighty Morphin came out, I was 2. So, 5 years later, I was watching Power Rangers Turbo. I went to the movie. I was watching all of the episodes. I watched the Power Transfer, and I really got into Power Rangers Turbo more once they handed the reins off to the new cast. Now, I remember being a kid, like begging my mom, like, I need to be home on Friday. I need to watch this show. 'Cause she was saying we had to do something. I was like, nah, mom. The Power Rangers are going into space, mom. Divatox destroyed the command center and the Zords and the Powers. We got to get into space. What's going to happen to Justin? My mom's like, child, do I need to take you to a psych ward? I'm like, no, I need to find out what happens to TJ and the Rangers, mom. So I got to stay home. I think it happened at 3 or 4. And oh my gosh, it was amazing. It was awesome to see the Rangers go into space and get their new suits and find out that there is a new Red Ranger. It's no longer TJ, he's the Blue Ranger. Now we've got Andros. And I watched every single episode. I loved the Silver Ranger. I loved how they let the Rangers act. There was really dope storylines. The villains were amazing. Huge fan of Astronema. I loved the way that they had all of the villains set up, the past villains trying to destroy the Power Rangers. And who can forget about the Psycho Rangers, man? The Psycho Rangers were probably my favorite villains of that era, even though Lord Zed is up there. I think most kids that liked Power Rangers had that VHS tape back in the day that had the Psycho Rangers versus the Power Rangers, and it was a 4 or 5 episode thing spliced together into a home movie. It was fire. I remember watching the crap out of it. And shout out Ash with Deoxy 360. He made a video talking about this today, and he brought up an interesting factor that people like us in America, we don't even think of, because when there's a release date, we usually get it right away. He said that he watched the In Space video before they aired the second half of Power Rangers Turbo in his country, meaning that he was finding out about the new Turbo Rangers in Space team in this video, but he had no context. And I kind of feel bad, like being a little kid watching this, being like, wait, what is going on? It's kind of like me when I was younger. 1 second they have Jason on, and then on Saturdays they got Rocky on, and it was confusing for a kid. So I totally understand what he was going through, but this season was amazing. And we thought it was going to be the end of Power Rangers. There was talk that this was going to be it. Well, the show was so successful that it sparked Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. And this was just an amazing season. I absolutely loved it. It gets 5 stars out of 5. Definitely 2 thumbs up. Shout out to the directors, the producers, the cast. This was an amazing show and really the peak and pinnacle of Power Rangers. I know you could say those first 3 years was the peak, but In Space, I believe, was the peak because it was still a top kids brand. They had hella toys. I mean, we're talking any type of In Space figures. They had In Space figures with actual NASA astronauts, homie. They were doing a bunch of things at the time, but also the show was really good. There was a lot of promo for it, and it led to other things. I believe this show led to Lost Galaxy, and it was really a testimonial of how good Power Rangers could be. if you weren't just making every episode a filler show. And there were things that could have been desired more about this, but it's a Power Rangers show. They are always going on a cheaper budget, but this one seemed like they put a little bit extra into it because they thought it was going to be the last one. But I absolutely loved it. What are your thoughts? Happy 25th anniversary. It's crazy to think that, 25 years ago this show came out, but it was a hit, man. We love you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace. I want to give a special shout out to the Gold Ranger members: Anime King Nick, Chaos Draco, the Arctic Operator, Thomas Franco, Austin White, Willie Maloney, and Tim Rage. Thank you guys so much for your support. If you want shout outs at the end of my videos like this one, sign up to be a Gold Ranger member today. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this content, you know what to do. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. You can also become a member. Please join the fan club support team right now. We have a Blue Ranger power-up and a Gold Ranger power-up. This is an awesome way to talk with the fans. Join a fan club official chat group. You can also be featured in our videos. At the end of the videos, I will shout you out. That's if you get the Gold Ranger Power-Up membership. Go check it out. Go support the fan club. We love you guys, and thanks for watching. Peace.